Welcome to the REVA iStat patient test. It's a quick down and dirty how to get a patient test done with the iStat machine, which is kept at the hangar. The cartridges for the Chem 8 and the ABG are both kept in the refrigerator. Make sure you check the expiration dates before you take these out or the machine will not work. Keep the cartridges in the cold chain box if you can. Several ways to obtain a blood specimen, the usual ways. If you already have an IV that's patent and is in decent shape, you could be able to draw some blood from it. Make sure you dispose of the first 10 cc's of blood, and then make sure when you draw the blood that you're going to use for the test, draw it into a 1 cc syringe. If you do draw from an IV site, make sure you flush the site afterwards. As you're getting set up, go ahead and power the iStat machine on and make sure your equipment is ready. You have your cartridge out from the iStat cartridge pack, your blood specimen, and a gauze pad to dispose of a small amount of blood before you start the test. The iStat machine, when you turn it on, comes on with iStat cartridge, which is the number 2 selection. You select that. It will advise you to enter the operator ID. We don't use those here at REVA, so just skip through that by hitting enter. And for the patient ID number, we're just going to write in our flight number. And then we're going to need to get the cartridge ID. The cartridge ID we don't have to enter in manually. We'll just use the scanner built into the iStat to do that. So just position it in front of the barcode, hit the scan button, and you'll get a confirmation of the cartridge. Before inserting the cartridge, we need to prepare it by loading the blood into the insertion chamber. There's a little tiny hole right here. That is the specimen port where we will put the blood specimen and only push the blood in up to between the blue area up at the top there. Don't overfill it, it won't work. Don't try to drip the blood in like a pregnancy test. It doesn't work. You have to put the 1 cc syringe in and carefully push a little bit of blood up there into the window there where you can see it. Don't overfill it, don't underfill it. When you're done, close the port, cover with a little flap. Now the cartridge is prepared, and go ahead and insert it into the machine. Once it is securely inserted, the machine will verify its cartridge. Once the reading is displayed and you get your results, you can either take a picture of it at this time, which is probably easier in the field. When you get back to the hangar, you can print it out on the printer. In order to print out the results, the cartridge will be removed. And you'll hit number 3 to locate the patient history. Once you hit number 3, your results will come back up again, and you can use the arrow right to go to the next page. If you need to print it at this point and you have the printer available, just align the ports, hit the print button, and you'll get your results that you can keep with your chart.